This is Drew with Boomer Music Company, your band and orchestra experts since 1976, and thepodcastingstore.com, the one-stop shop for all things podcasting and remote learning. This is your Weekend Update. Hello and welcome to your Weekend Update. Once again, taking it outside because the weather is hot but manageable, so why be cooped up in a studio? Super excited this week. We just had the CBA conference, the Colorado Bandmasters Association at Lakewood High School, and a ton of great content came out of that. I'm going to be releasing that over the next week or two because there's just now a backlog of stuff, which is super exciting. One of those is going to be a video Ward and I did showing off the R0DE Wireless GO II and its application for judging specifically marching band and stuff like that. I'm hoping to get that one out on Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. But one video that we did release while at the conference was Jess Quintana is from the Drum Guys, and I wanted to show what they were up to and how easy it was to create a cool video on that. And so this was one of the first times that I tried streaming it into OBS and using that as a recording as opposed to a live stream. And you can set your scenes on that and all your different components and whatnot. And it was just a really impromptu video right there in the cafeteria of Lakewood High School. So check out a clip from that and you'll see it's basically the same rig that I'm using right now. And the implications of it are pretty fascinating because you can do some cool stuff. So here's that clip right here.
Doing percussion instruction and helping band directors and programs that don't have perfect instruction or young techs or no instruction at all. Mm-hmm. And our basis is that we all walk around with 4K cameras in our pockets and we take videos of our cats and our pets and a variety of other things. Why not film your people in rehearsal, send them to us and our professionals, and we're able to help you get through your season by giving you real information, real methods to fix your problems. Cool.
And then we released the newest episode of Beyond the Stage. This was our part 2 of our conversation with Wes Kreitz from Yamaha, and we got into more of the history of what he does as a manufacturer representative. And I asked him the question of what his worst disaster on the job was, and I hadn't heard the story before. It was truly hilarious. So here's a clip from that, and if you want to hear how this story turns out, you need to listen to the podcast.
Attempting to hold the drum with one hand. That, mind you, I had just finished polishing, so it was slightly slippery. It slipped out of my hands, and it hit every step going down that marble staircase in this big, booming, echoing entryway, and literally, at the end, bounced into a small fountain at the bottom of the stairway. And, of course...
And then finally, we had a unique instrument cross David's bench at our repair shop. This one was an Alphorn, and what had happened with it is the customer had dropped it and dented the tenon, so the pieces wouldn't go back together. Now, an Alphorn, it doesn't come through the store every day, and this is a really nice one. The biggest challenge with this is that the tenons are stainless steel, so it's really hard to re-round them, and the whole thing is wrapped in rattan. And so breaking that wasn't an option because it's just, I don't even know how we would go about fixing that. So that was a fairly complicated repair for a very simple item, and David did a great job with that. So that was a really fascinating thing to come across. And the reason I share that is if you've got a weird instrument and it needs some kind of servicing or whatnot, bring it in. There is a chance that we can come up with a solution to fix it. So that is your weekend update. We had such a great time at CBA. Like I said, keep looking at the YouTube and Facebook and all those channels because there's going to be a bunch more content coming out that sprung up from that. It was great seeing everybody again, being in person, and we're super excited. The world is opening up again, and it looks like the school year is going to be normal, and we're just really thankful for that. So thank you for your support as always, and we'll see you at the store.
If you enjoyed the Weekend Update, do me a favor and follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channels, or visit our websites. This is Drew with Boomer Music Company and thepodcastingstore.com. Thanks for listening.